Good morning, everybody. Many people think for having a good body they should do a good diet or exercise hard. But actually this is not true. So by drinking the good amount of water every day will help you have a good body and a healthy life. So I've been doing this for 4 months. I've been drinking water for every day, a good amount of water. And this helped me a lot, especially in working and in studying and exercising. So I'm sure that most of you want to have a healthy life and fresh life, so that's easy. So today I'm going to tell you the right ways for having the water inside our body and the amount of water inside our body and how water affects our body. So, drinking water. So first I'm going to start by the right ways to have water inside our body. So the right amount of water that should be in our body, according to how many bottles of water should you drink in a day. Chris Daniels said the water consumption for a healthy man is approximately to 125 ounces a day, which is around 15 cups. And for a healthy woman, a healthy man should drink about 91 ounces of water per day, which is around 11 cups. And for athletes it's different. So for every 15 to 30 minutes exercise, they should drink an extra from 8 to 10 ounces a day. So now the best time to drink water. So not every time you drink water this will benefit our body. So there is a certain time which I like to call also the golden time for drinking water. So according to drinking water at the right time article, Kelsey said that drink 1 cup after waking up to activate and refresh your body, and drink 30 minutes before eating because this helps in digestion. And also drink 1 cup before taking a shower to lower your blood pressure, and drink 1 cup before sleeping to restore the water that you lost through the day. So now I have a formula that is more accurate than Chris Daniels' opinion. And this formula said there's a low end of range, which is the minimum amount of water, and the high range. And this works by putting the body weight in pounds and multiply it by 1/2. So let's see an example. So let's assume there's a person that is 150 pounds. So for the minimum amount of water, we do 150 multiplied by 1/2. Will be 75 ounces per day. And for the maximum is 150 multiplied by 1. So we'll have 150 ounces water per day. So the range of water for a 150 pounds person should be from 75 to 150 ounces per day. So now we're going to move to the second point, the amount of water inside our body. So according to Nestle Water, on average, the body of an adult human being contains 60% water. So as you see here, this is the amount of water we have in human body for 60%, and for infants for less than 1 year, they have 75 to 78%. And the reason why the infants have more than adults because they don't do effort, so they don't sweat and they don't lose water. So and here is a question. How we have 60% of water in our body, and when we jump or do anything, we don't feel the water inside our body. So the answer is water is not placed anywhere, it's not flowing anywhere in our body. It is placed in a certain organs, such as, for example, for bones. So 22% of bones are made of water, and 92% of blood is made of water. And for brain, 80% of brain is made of water, and for muscles, 75% of muscles are made of water, and for skin, 64% of skin is water. So how water enters our body? So water enters our body by two main ways. The first one is by drinking, and the second is by eating, and especially eating the food that is rich in water, such as lettuce and cucumber. And it leaves our body primarily through skin when we sweat or when we do effort, and through urine, and by respiration when we breathe. So water vapor gets out and from our body, we lose water. So yeah, and now we're gonna move to the third point, which is the main part that are improved from drinking water. So the first thing is the muscular system. As we know, muscles are responsible for movement and for posture. So by drinking, yeah, when we do effort, our muscle lose water, so that will let us be tired easily. So by drinking the good amount of water, this will help us to be fresh and energetic, and will let us not to get tired easily. And the second thing that water improves is our brain. So by drinking a good amount of water every day, this will let our brain think better and clearer, and will let us focus more. So, and this also will help us to avoid the shrinking of brain tissues. And for the third thing, the kidney. The kidney is responsible for filtering the body from waste. So by drinking the good amount of water, this will help our kidney to work better and faster. And we will avoid the kidney stones. So by doing this, we'll have a good and clean kidney with no problems. So today, in conclusion, today I've talked about the right ways of drinking water and the good amount of water in our body, and what parts of our body is improved by water. So I hope that you guys have learned more about the importance of water in our life, and just remember, it's easy to have a healthy life by only drinking the good amount of water every day. Thank you.
All right, this is a little complicated because I am going to have to go over and watch the speech and do the form again, because I didn't realize it until after you'd started. You gave me the wrong form for your speech. You got the right form for his speech, the one that you gave away, but the wrong one for your speech. So, because this is the informative evaluation. So all the structural stuff was good, all the visual stuff was good, the stuff that you're supposed to do for the informative speech, that's fine. But that's not what we're evaluating on this one, so it'll be a little bit awkward. I thought that you had a nice startling statement at the beginning. There's a clear topic. Organizationally, everything's fine. I heard research in the presentation. I appreciate that. That worked pretty well. The visual materials, I think, are integrated into the speech very effectively, so you're good there. Let's talk about the delivery things. You have to stand behind the demo station for the most part, and that's a little awkward. I appreciated the one time that you came to the other side of the screen to indicate something that's going on the screen. I think you needed to do those kinds of things a little bit more. Your voice projects pretty effectively. There's a little bit of inflection in your voice, but the pattern seems to be a little too regular. I think you need to break it up a little bit, have some places where you pause effectively to emphasize an idea, and just do a few more vocal things to make it more interesting. Your eye contact with the audience, it's interesting because I think in the last section of the speech you do a very nice job speaking to us, but in the first couple of sections you seem to deliver your speech a lot to the bottle that's in your hand. It's one of those things. You guys ever see that section from Hamlet where he's got the skull in his hand? This is the last poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio, and he's talking to the skull in his hand, and there you are, and you're kind of doing the same thing. You've got that bottle in your hand, and sometimes you're delivering your soliloquy to the bottle there instead of to the audience out here. Like I said, I thought in the last section of the speech you did much better on that kind of thing. Your facial expressions seem animated. Like I said, you're limited a little bit with your body movements because of standing behind the demo stations, and your gestures are also a little bit limited because you've got that bottle in your hand. So that's a bit of a distraction too. I'll find the correct evaluation form and try to put the comments there so that I get you the right number of points. All right, thank you.